And while our lakes are plentiful, the DNR is reminding lake, home, and cabin owners to take steps to protect our natural resources with all of our natural shorelines.
Absolutely. Megan Rystad takes us up north to the Whitefish chain in Cross Lake.
It's hard to say because I've been here for so many years that there's no one thing that I love best about it.
Mary Keefe can't tell you the best part about lake life.
First started coming up here in 1944.
But she will say preserving her family property on Big Trout Lake is a big priority. And that's where Laura Mendoza Romero comes in.
Yeah.
She works to restore shorelines in cabin country. She used to teach organic farming in Mexico. And when she moved to Minnesota,
I started trying to look into something that could be impactful and that I could be passionate about, and I found this. Have your swamp milkweed start flowering?
Together they're working to get Keefe's shoreline back to the way it was years ago, thanks in part to funds and other help from Crow Wing Soil and Water Conservation District and Whitefish Area Property Owners Association.
If you have native plants along the shoreline, they actually act as a filter. So it's filtering rainwater that comes off the land or waves that come into the land. The purity of the water affects the fish, affects what grows in the lake, and obviously all of our water in Minnesota is connected in one way or another.
So this helps slow down the water, so it's kind of like a speed bump.
Mendoza Romero aims for a natural approach.
And we use willow because without growing too thick, it grows long.
Willow wattle, native vegetation, and erosion control fabric is often used.
And then we just plant through it. The shore was here, if you can kind of see where it was, and then we added a row of willow.
It's an effort both Keefe and Mendoza Romero believe we all benefit from.
We all drink water, so that's a huge thing. Doing this is gonna keep our lakes clean.
In Cross Lake, Megan Rystad, KARE 11 News.
That's great. It's great to see that it works.
Absolutely.
And over time, if people get that willow wattle or whatever it's called, it'll do its job for sure.
Yeah, and volunteers are often needed for the Shoreline Project.
There's
so that's always a plus.
a lot to learn with this topic. So if you have a cabin or a lake home within the metro, we know those wake zones are so important too for boats because that impacts the shoreline. We have more details posted at KARE11.com. So just check that out if you can.